Hello, and welcome to the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show, the number one health and fitness show for those of us in the club. Yes, that's right, the 40 and over club. My name is Coach Dave, and I'm going to be your coach today, and I am super excited to bring you another episode of this show. And today, I want to talk to you about a simple, easy fitness hack that I'm pretty sure you're not doing, but I believe can really make a big difference in your weight loss journey. But before I get started, I just wanted to go ahead and offer you out an opportunity to join the All About Health and Fitness Facebook group. Yeah, I'm a big fan of accountability, and I also believe in just kind of the social aspect of it too. So we've created a group called All About Health and Fitness, and it's on Facebook if you're on there, and I would love for you to join it and just be part of the community and just help each other, stay accountable. We're also posting stuff in there. Just want to offer that out to you before we get started with today's episode. So the title actually is The Easiest Fitness Hack That You're Not Doing. Now, I am super excited about this time of year. It's that time of year where people are, really engaged in their health and their fitness and their self-improvement. And I mean, I love it because it is my busy time of year. I mean, I'm working with clients, and I just love that renewed attitude and determination. The problem, though, that I have is that I see so many people, they struggle. And I really want my clients and I want those people that decide to make that change in their life to see results. Because I do see that if you start seeing results early on, it gives you that motivation to continue. And so I figured, why not at least set them up for success early on, and then we can tackle the hard things as we move forward. So let's start with the easiest fitness hack of all, and this is something that I can guarantee you that most of you are not doing. Okay, and if you make this small change to your daily routine, you're going to start seeing that you're going to quickly lose those unwanted pounds, and it's going to be a little bit easier for them to come off, okay? Now, I'm going to warn you here. This fitness hack is going to sound so easy that you may just be inclined to simply dismiss it. But here's my advice. Try it out before writing it off as too easy. So, what is this easy fitness hack that I'm talking about? Here it is. The easiest fitness hack that you're not doing right now is drinking a minimum of 64 ounces of water. Now, if you are, I am super proud of you. That is amazing. But I want you to think about this. I know it might sound boring, but take a moment and reflect on your water intake over the past few days. I mean, did you even get close to the minimum of 64 ounces? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be upfront with you. I have tried this, and because I thought, okay, yeah, I drink that. I just barely sometimes will get to it. And I make an effort to try to drink more water. So here's the thing. If you really want to see optimal fat loss, you need to be drinking closer to a gallon of water a day. Now, why is water such a big deal? I know you've heard all this before probably, but I'm going to give you 3 compelling reasons as to why drinking a minimum of 64 ounces of water a day will help you drop pounds and achieve a stunning transformation, okay? So here's the first one. Water aids fat metabolism in the liver. So when it comes down to the technical process of losing fat, your liver is where the action is. So the key is to having a highly functional liver, one that quickly removes metabolic waste and built up toxins, okay? So being properly hydrated and drinking a minimum of 64 ounces of water each day is going to help your liver, and it's also your liver it will be a filter for your body. Okay, it'll be a functioning filter. So when you're not drinking enough, your liver actually will accumulate and it'll build up waste product that slows the process of fat metabolism down. So that's really the key there is that helping that liver with the filter system and not slowing down the process of your metabolism. Okay, so having a hydration with the liver is the first one. The second one is water helps balance hormones. So without getting into the weeds and getting too technical and having you start doing something else and tune me out, the science of fat loss is somewhat important for you to understand, though. Okay, and your hormones play an important role in your body's ability to lose fat. When your body enters a state of dehydration, what happens is your organ and your digestive functions are compromised, which in turn is going to negatively impact your hormonal balance. Okay, so you see this stress that's brought on by dehydration will impact your adrenal glands and it will signal the need for increase in what's called cortisol. And if you didn't know anything about cortisol, it encourages your body to begin storing fat rather than burning it. All right, so drinking water, getting that 64 ounces is going to help balance your hormones. It's going to help to try to reduce the amount of cortisol and the stress on the adrenals so that you don't store fat, you actually burn fat. And so the final reason why to drink 64 ounces of water is it reduces calorie intake. Now, I gave you kind of an idea behind the science, and so you understand a little bit about the science behind water and weight loss. Let's go ahead and look at the positive effect that proper hydration has on your daily caloric intake. So when you start drinking a minimum of 64 ounces of water daily, your desire for high-calorie, sugary drinks like soda and high-fructose juices starts to diminish. So this decrease in overall fattening calories can really add up. I have seen this, several times at least. A client will just quit drinking a soda that's high in calories, and they replace it with water or tea or something that's just a little bit less caloric intake. And if you just look at the amount of calories that you're saving and the reduction, it can add up. And in my book, I talk about that, just changing one thing and what that one thing can be. In the book, I talk about, I believe it's a latte, and the caloric intake that sometimes these lattes have, and just taking that out because they maybe drink it every day, and you just start playing with the numbers, and you see, wow, you're gonna get to that point where the caloric deficit is starting to take place just from changing one thing. So getting back to why the water and drinking those 64 ounces, it can help you just eliminate just one of those things, okay? And so in addition to the weight loss, drinking water also has an infinite number of benefits, okay, including skin complexion, boosted immune system, and cleansing toxins out of the body. It's going to flush those toxins out. Okay, so there's a lot more other benefits with drinking that water, and so, and I know you've heard this. While it's important to drink plenty of water in general, be sure you're also you're increasing your amount before and after your workouts. Okay, that's another thing that sometimes we don't realize how dehydrated we become when we're working out, and so it's important that you do it beforehand as well as after. All right, so the more you sweat, the more water you lose, the more that you're going to need to replace it. So remember the 64 ounces is kind of just a guideline. Depending on where you're at in terms of your working out, you might need to actually even increase that number. Okay, so I'm hoping that this makes sense. If you were to just change one habit and start this for the next couple weeks, let's just say 4 to 6 weeks, just drink a minimum of 64 ounces of water each day. And if you need help with that, there's some apps. I believe they even have a smart water bottle that's out now that helps you track the amount of water that you drink. Anyway, those things can help you, and I really do believe that just doing this simple fitness hack will be helpful in your quest for a new and improved you this year. So that, remember, participating in a challenge and consistent exercise is absolutely vital when it comes to getting in great shape. So I want to encourage you to take one of my challenges. All right, I've got a 6-week and I've got a 12-week challenge. Challenges are great because they give you a short amount of time to focus and then take that focus, that new renewed self, and then continue to push throughout the year. And by the end of the year in 2018, you're going to see amazing results. So if you're interested in that, please don't hesitate. Reach out to me. I'll get on the phone with you. We'll do a coaching call, and we'll see if it's right for you. We'll get you set up. We'll get you going. All right? But in the meantime, just start doing this 64 ounces a day of water, and I have a really strong feeling that that's going to make a huge difference in just your transformation journey alone. So with that, this is Coach Dave. I'm signing off.